Bam. Hashtag CCINEJC, the resistance. Team CCI pledges. What up, everybody? CKS in the house. You know what I'm saying? What up, Ren? I'm going to link this video. You know, call out. You know, Mr. diaZ. I haven't called you out in a while. So I'm going to call you out. You've got a box mod. You've got some Mad Rabbit wire, right? Do kind of semi throwback the 18 gauge build. 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it's 8 or 9 wraps on a 1/8 bit. I think it's 9 wraps because it's the same wrap as the 16 gauge build. You know, it puts out. You know, we're gonna be vaping on some Vape Storm Exile with this build. Just gonna do some clouds, and then swap over to the 16 gauge build. Maybe show you the difference in RDA and cloud strength. You know what I'm saying? Make sure this is all nice and juiced up. Okay, let's go for it. I guess I'm not going to stay on camera. Fuck that shit. Gotta get a better camera. Maybe one day I'll have the extra 400 to blow on a camera. You know what I'm saying? Just some quick, dirty pulls. Really like this 18 gauge build. You know, the 16 gauge build isn't that hot, but choking it off enough to get where I want to be is kind of annoying me. You know what I mean? Like, the little holes are not enough airflow. It's almost as if it's a restriction. If they were as big as these holes, you know, I would only use like 9 of them. Let me show you. Let's go again, shall we? Didn't bring anything to drink. That was a mistake, but it's okay. Let's spin that off there. This wick too. I should have changed the wick because it really it's old. Like when you leave a wick in an RDA for a long time, the wick degrades a lot. I can't wait to try out the F5 cotton by Mr. Turner. I've heard really fantastic things about it. It's not a cotton pad, so it's not going to be as uniform, but I think I should be able to get a handle on it pretty quickly. So let's switch to the 16 gauge build. Okay. You know, it's got much more of a ramp. This one is going to be Veruca by Vape Storm. Let's go like this. Make sure it's nice and juiced up. You know, these holes are smaller and the drip tip is bigger. I'm not too keen on a giant drip tip. Like I like chuff caps for certain applications, but it seems to me that it doesn't seem to work as well as I'd like it to. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. What do you got, Mr. diaZ? It does put down a nice cloud, though. It really does. I really enjoy this 16 gauge build. I don't enjoy re-wicking it as much as I do, Like, I'm almost there to a re-wick, because of how I've been playing with it. I'm going to choke it down to 9 holes, and we'll see how that works. It might be a little bit of a restriction. I might hack into this RDA just a little bit. Just some really, really, really fast clouds. You know? I don't know, maybe it's just quasi, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm just psyching myself out, and I shouldn't psych myself out. Maybe I really only need to use 9 holes, you know? Maybe that's it. You know, I'm going to choke it off even more. I'm going to try 6 holes, because it's not hot. It's not a hot vape by any means because of the top cap. I don't know, that little bit extra restriction, I don't think I need it. I'm not really sure, you know. Shots fired, Mr. diaZ. You know, you know, what Mr. Crumb said or whatnot. You know, prospect and stuff like that. Just a little note on people leaving the group and stuff like that, you know, sellouts and whatnot. I understand where everybody's coming from, but it's a choice to be in a group. And I like being in the group and stuff like that. I've never seemingly tried to apply myself and become, you know, a soldier or whatnot. But rank has absolutely nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't care about rank at all. It's not about sponsorships. It's not about getting shit for free. I don't care. Usually when I get stuff for free, I don't really apply myself because I didn't earn it. Okay, and you know, it doesn't help my cloud game at all. You know, there's the, you know, if the ride or die thing, I only ride or die for the Almighty God. I don't ride or die for anyone else. Anyone else. Not my family, not my friends. That's how I am. Okay? If that's a problem, I don't know, I mean, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, it really is a problem in our society today, being Americans, you know, being anyone really in the world. I mean, ISIS is beheading Christians like it's going out of style. But that's how I am. You know, the Almighty God gave me a set of lungs, and He helps me with every single cloud. Okay, He warns me when my top cap is off, and I'm going to stick the thing on my face. I don't care if you believe me or not, but it's that voice in the back of your head that tells you not to do that. You know, it's why we don't steal. It's why we don't, you know, do things that are wrong. You know, if they want to leave, let them. That's the way it is. If they want to jump groups and stuff like that, that's the way it is. I'm pledging to Team CCI. You know, I'm still a pledge. Kind of weird, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm Team CCI in real life. You know, resistance and stuff like that in real life. I go to comps and I rep the groups that I rep. People know that. That's more than enough for me. It should be more than enough for anybody, to be perfectly honest. Mr. diaZ, I need to see your clouds. Hashtag shots fired. Clouds down. It won't stop.